Hey everyone, thanks so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Today we're going to do a video that just kind of talks about how to get to the Priest Lake Thoroughfare. The Thoroughfare is the channel that connects the Upper Priest Lake to the Lower Priest Lake. I just wanted to go over real quick all the access points, the easiest way to get to it, especially if you're canoeing or kayaking. By boat, obviously you can put it anywhere at the lake to get to it. But if you're kayaking or canoeing, there's some places to stop at that'll either make it easier for you. Just so everyone knows exactly how to get there so that they can enjoy the thoroughfare. I'd really appreciate it if you like the video to give it a share or a like. Also, if you could subscribe to our channel, we'd really appreciate it. Also in the description below, we have our video that kind of documents our trip through the thoroughfare. So it's more of actual canoe trip, or I'm sorry, kayak trip from the Lower Priest Lake all the way up to the Upper Priest Lake via the thoroughfare. So if you want to see more of the thoroughfare itself, go ahead and click the link in the description and check out that video. All right, let's get started. We ended up staying at Indian Creek campground at the Mackinac cabin. We wanted to put in at the Beaver Creek campground, Tule Bay. So we had to drive actually all the way down south around the southern tip and then all the way up to the northwestern part of the lake. So it was kind of a long drive from getting up in the morning to putting in, but with the scenery like this, we're definitely not going to complain. Alright, just a real quick disclaimer. I'm making this video under the impression that you know how to get to Priest Lake. So I'm not going to give any directions on how to get to the lake itself. But once you get to the lake, I did want to just kind of throw up this picture here real quick. You can see where we stayed at Indian Creek Campground. We had to go all the way down around the southern tip, all the way up to the northwest corner to the Beaver Creek Campground, all the way up to the northwest of the very top of the lake there. Don't make the same mistake that we made. We stayed on 57 going north. Instead of taking the Reeder Bay Road at Nordman, that would take us over to the lake and then straight up to Beaver Creek Campground. We actually just kept going north toward the Idaho-Washington border. We ended up on a dirt road and didn't see any Beaver Creek Campground signs, so we kind of knew we were going the wrong way. When we pulled up the map, we realized that we didn't take a right there at the Reeder Bay Road. So don't make that same mistake as us. Alright, from right here you can see there's a left turn you can make. There's a right turn. The right turn will take you over to the boat launch in the campground. For now, well, we wanted to go check out the Portage, even though we didn't plan on launching from there. We took a left. We just wanted to see what it looked like up there, to see what the parking lot looked like, the trail, just to kind of scope it out and get an idea. It's about a half-mile trip up to the Portage. The Portage is probably about a half-mile trail that takes you directly into the Priest Lake Thoroughfare. That way you don't have to paddle around the lake. But we're going to go ahead and go up there now. You can see it kind of takes us up, and then you can actually see what the parking lot looks like, and then the trail itself. Okay, so right there to the right, you can see that there's the Portage entrance where you can actually carry your kayak and your gear over straight to the thoroughfare. Just up ahead a little bit is the Priest Lake Navigational Trail, so that you can actually hike into the upper Priest Lake. I've never done that myself, not yet. It's something that I want to do, but definitely something on my radar and that I want to check out someday. Okay, here's a close-up of the area we were just at. You can see the blue line there marks the main road that we came off of. We came down to the Beaver Creek campground. We crossed Beaver Creek there, and then you can see the circle with the arrow pointing to it. That's the parking lot for the Portage. And then you can see the trail leading that kind of winds around down straight to the thoroughfare there. That's the actual Portage trail. So there you can kind of see exactly how to get there with the map. Go ahead and just ignore the marker there that says Beaver Creek Campground. For some reason the marker was put over there, but actually to the right there where all the roads are, and you can actually see the campground there. That's the actual Beaver Creek Campground. Alright, that little drive you just watched, that was us going past the campground and down to the Beaver Creek boat launch. The image you're looking at now, you can see the red arrow more in the middle of the picture. That's where we actually launched and took off from. So you can see that little public beach right there where that last video ended. We parked right above that. There's a little trail that goes down to it. But then also in this video, you can see the Lionhead Campground and boat launch. That's on the east side of the lake, which is kind of nice. If you're staying on the east side of the lake anywhere, you may want to put in there just because it's on the same side. It'll be much less of a drive. The nice thing about that launch is that you can actually go right into the thoroughfare without having to worry about the wall right there. If you come from Beaver Creek, you have to actually hop over that sandbar that you can see right at the mouth of the thoroughfare, or you have to go completely around the wall right there. All right, thanks so much for watching this video. I think that I covered just about everything I can think of on how to get to the Priest Lake Thoroughfare. If you have any questions or if anything was confusing, just kind of leave a comment below. I'll do my best to answer any questions that you might have about how to get there. Also, if you like this video or if you thought it was helpful, please go ahead and share it, like it, give us that thumbs up, and subscribe to our channel if you like the content. Hopefully we'll be putting a lot more on here as we go through some more adventures in the Pacific Northwest. Thanks a lot. You have a great day.